the state assessment results. Jen Ginnerman.
So today, Jen's going to present our state assessment results. These are the results from the assessments taken during the 2017 and 2018 school year. At our last board meeting, the board requested that we separate out the reports into two different meetings so they could be looked at in different increments. So the results we're sharing today went public in October, and on October 2nd, October 3rd, the board received an update of those scores. Now we have access, since October 3rd, WBSD has been updated, and there's a little more information available to school districts. Additionally, you can go ahead and switch slide. Coming up will be the release of the school report cards, and so at the end of November is the first board meeting since the time the school report cards are released. Those will actually be released to the public tomorrow, unless something changes overnight. But they should be released as of midnight. And so while today is before that embargo is lifted, we won't be sharing the school report cards with you. We'll go into that next meeting. At this time though, we're going to talk about the results from the 2017-2018 assessments. This is also the third year in a row that we have given the assessment called the Forward exam. It's the fourth year for the ACT Aspire and the fourth year for the ACT. So we're going to take a look at some 3-year trend data for our system as a whole.
Okay, before we start, I wanted to share just a quick summary of the different assessments. For us that work in a school system, every day we say Wisconsin Forward and Aspire and ACT. We can say those things all day long and know what we're talking about, but I thought it was important to share just a little bit more about the different state assessments that are required and what grades. And so here you'll see on this slide, like Laura was talking about, we have the Wisconsin Forward assessment. That assessment was previously known as the Badger assessment and then the WKCE exam. We also have the ACT Aspire, which is at 9th and 10th grade. And that also, we also have ACT plus writing and then the ACT word keys. With these state assessments, we also have dynamic learning maps assessment, and that's given to a small portion of our students who are really needing an alternative curriculum. And so students may take the dynamic learning map instead of the Wisconsin Forward or the ACT. So whatever grade level appropriate, students may not take the state assessment but take the alternative state assessment. In addition, we have a state assessment that is called the Access for our English language learners, and where we assess their language ability throughout our system, and that's given in December through February. And then we also have reading readiness as a state. Years ago, the state required us to do the PALS assessment, and since then they've decided that each school system can determine what is their appropriate early reading readiness assessment, and we use our STAR assessment for that, but we no longer report that to the state. It's not the state assessment as far as everyone's doing the same thing. So that's just a little bit overview of all the assessments that we'll be talking about, and I just wanted to provide a little bit of background for those of you here, but then also those at home or in the audience. The first assessment we'll talk about is the Wisconsin Forward. This is a larger overview look, and this is for students in 3rd through 8th grade, as well as 10th. The key areas as far as proficiency descriptors, the language used is advanced, proficient, basic, and below basic. And I point that out because when we look at different assessments, it's different key language. In the area of English and language arts, for students in all of 3rd through 8th grade, 50.9% of our students in those grades performed with proficient or advanced skills in that area. The state was at 42.4%, and our special education population performed with 19.8% proficient or advanced. And the reason I bring that to, and I share that is because closing the gap is one of our key focus areas based on our district plan. Like Laura said, we have the Wisconsin Forward Assessment now for 3 years. And we had a couple difficult years when we had WKCE and then the Wisconsin Badger and then Forward. We were never really comparing apples to apples. And so now that we have 3 years with the same assessment in grades 3 through 8 for language arts, we're able to share that trend data that we have. And so this green line represents all students within the West Bend School District. The black line represents the state average. And then the pink line is our students with disabilities. So every time we talk about closing that achievement gap, that's what we're looking at.
Jen, the pink line at the bottom, with those students, they're taking the same assessment. There's 1% of the student body can take the alternative assessment. In this particular case, the pink line, those students who have identified as special needs are taking the same test as everybody else. It's just how they perform. Only 1% of the student body could take the alternative assessment. So in this case, it's the same assessment as what everybody else is taking. Is that correct?
That's correct. And we have to keep in mind too, a student with an IEP, it could be for something, it could be just for speech and language. And then we could have other students that have more significant needs. And so this really is an overall bigger cluster of student population. And again, we're looking at 3rd through 8th grade.
What percentage, Jen, would you say this represents the students in our district? Is 15%?
I believe it's 15%, but Sharon could probably give you the exact number off the top of her head.
No,
We can,
I think like 14.6%.
oh, see, 14.6.
Andy's math, that's 15.
So now we're gonna look at the Wisconsin Forward results for math, and this would be again 3rd through 8th grade. Overall, we had 57.6% proficient in those grades in the area of mathematics. As we look at the state, how the state performed, 43.8% were proficient when we look across the state, and as also our students with an IEP, 28.8% were proficient in that area. Again, we have that same assessment now, so we can look at the 3-year performance for all those students. And so again, the green line has all students within the West Bend School District over the 3 years. The black line is the state's performance in the area of math for students in grades 3 through 8. And then our students with disabilities within our own system is the pink line.
Is it typical, and I realize every district is different, but it seems like I would expect these to be closer together as opposed to our math seems much higher than our reading. Is that typical in most districts? Is that not typical? Is there really no typical district?
It's different in every district. The state of Wisconsin has identified reading as an area to focus on. And so, you know, from what I've seen, we're not the only system that has our reading lower. That's also, the state of Wisconsin has also identified reading that drives achievement to focus on the reading achievement for students with IEPs. And so there's a lot of state initiatives going on to focus on reading. And so that really summarizes as a whole state how we're doing. When I speak with other people outside the state, sometimes they may be different, maybe higher in math, and they are lower in math, but they wanna know what we're doing in math. So it's just a little bit different, but I can just share with you what's been already identified by the state as a priority.
Is it safe to say that language arts truly is our priority? I mean, we certainly don't want to go backwards in mathematics at this point in time, but our reading language arts is the focal point of where our concern needs to be.
And I gather that too, Laura, the changes you all have made in contextual English, the changes at the high school are really to address some trends that we want to reverse, improve, strengthen. So, thank you.
It also speaks to why we also have the early reading readiness, assessment that we need to do